What up? How can I help you? Well, let's get this chart rate up then. Well, I always say when you can't sleep, that means your spirit, your soul need fulfillment. You ain't doing your end on this side right now, unfortunately. That's what's up. Uh-oh, we just had a shooter. All right, so this what you're gonna be working on. I don't know what it is, so tell me what you think it is. It's time for you to come up with a game plan. That's why. But this ain't just haphazard. Uh, it's time for you to set a plan in motion. It's time for you to take action. So that's what's going on. It's time for you to be planning ahead. 3 to 6 months. Smell me. Smell me. 3 to 6 months is. But whatever you plan it, it's gonna start today. Like planning, packing, something gonna start today. What do you mean you don't know? What you don't know? There be too many I don't knows in my chat. What do you mean you don't know? What is there not to know? You don't know what you planning? I know you ain't telling me you don't know what you planning. Well, you know what you planning then. The video you making says bravery. What up, y'all? Double tap that screen. Ain't no waiting for the list. Don't just sit around being no creep. Go ahead and double tap that screen. Hit that like button. I'll check it out. I'm alright. I'm about to switch sides in a minute. If I don't catch you on in about 5-10 minutes, I'm about to switch channels. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh yeah, I got a 3-peat rotation. I can't tell you right now. I have to tell you later. Yeah, I think I looked at my numbers. I think I'm at 22, but I got another little project I'm working on, and I'm about to have a third little project. What up, Bright? I'm alright. I'm chilling. What's up, you? Mm-hmm. Thank you. I just took some of this sublingual. Guy didn't need to articulate herself. What up, Nut? Yeah, I'm waiting for Guided to articulate herself. You know, this is a safe space for people to share. So since this is a safe space for people to share, I don't overextend. Because if I continuously overextend, then we're going to continue the bad trends that keep us unable to communicate when we need to. I can't do nothing I can't do nothing I don't know nothing about, you know. What's up, Hazelnutiana? What's going on? Well, technically I can, but only thing you got to do is just ask. Only thing you got to do is just ask. All right, Big U. Where you at, Big U? What's keeping you from being positive? Ask for help. Even if I don't necessarily know what's going on, ask for some help. All right, so I want you to repeat after me, Hazelnut. Say this: I am. Say this. Say I am positive. So was it hard? So one thing you got to do is just put that record on repeat. Do you believe in a higher power? You believe in a higher power? All right. Well, what devote? No matter where you go around the world, the number one thing you need to connect to the higher power is devotion, right? And so, once you become devoted to something, you reap the benefits of whatever the agreement is. So, if positivity is what you need, then positivity you shall have. You just got to be ready to do your part to maintain just in case something comes around to shake things up. Give it a nickname, right? Be like, okay, this situation, this person, place, or thing has came to shake things up. Let me remain positive while I figure out the best way to take care of this situation. Because this circumstance is temporary. So what you need help with, G? AA? So Hazel, if you want some cars, that'll be 1995, and I'm not responsible for the exchange rate, or I'm not responsible for the PayPal fees. I just gotta let you know that. All right, I'm just joking. Don't feel obligated. It's 222, y'all. 10, 1222 on the West Coast. Shout out to the 1221 mirror flip. All right, so I want you to repeat after me. G, say this. Say I am, and I want to hear you say it too. Done. That's it. I am done. That's it. That's all you need. That's it. Now, back to the regularly scheduled program for you, right? Only thing you got to do is figure out where you going, or if you're gonna let your heart dictate the way, and then you're gonna have to walk it like you talk it after that. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck for you. So you're gonna have to walk it like you talk it. Say you done, and then mean it. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's it. Become an unmovable force, right? That's the commission. That's the commission from the transmission I received. Become an unmovable force. Now it's time for you to tap into the right brain a little bit now. This all left brain energy. I mean, so you it's we got to go through a left brain chapter right now. I said right brain. I know. I'm sorry, but it's time for a left brain shift right now. That's why the wand is in his left hand because he's thinking logically right now with his desires, highly calculated with the desires. And if you notice, it turns into a scepter in this hand. I mean, in this card. Once he evolved, it's still look over there. He got the dolphin over the left shoulder. Well, technically, that's the right shoulder. Well, let me see. He got the wand over the right shoulder over here. The dolphin over the right shoulder. But but yeah, though, it's to the point to where you know at some point, in order for us to continue to grow and to continue to stay sharp, the student got to become the master. And I forgot to tell you this. I kind of heard a little bit of the compliments that I received, and I appreciate it for sure. Um, and if the tree is what the tree is, then we got to make sure we bear fruit, right? And I really been in the planning stages too. I really been trying to figure some things out myself. In addition to that, I really been trying to calculate, right? Recalibrate is what I like to call it. You understand what I'm saying? Things been kind of turbulent. You understand what I'm saying? But you realize at some point, right, that you got pretty much everything you need. You pretty much got everything you could want. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you understand that, you start playing chess again, right? No more checkers, no more just hop skips, quick jumps, right? Remember that two of wands is saying that we playing money ball, we playing for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? We playing for the future. All right, Hazelnut, you got your donation ready? So what's going on? Because Guy did not hear no more. So what you want to do as far as that, you know? A cancer reading. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to do cancer readings. Oh, you said a career reading. Oh, it might be time for me to go to sleep. Wow. I thought you just said a cancer reading. Oh, she said career. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, yeah, I see it now. I was blowing my nose and I looked real quick and I thought it said cancer. Like cancer, like the sign cancer. So where you at in your career? What up, Jay? Hey, we had a couple days where we bumped, we came across each other about 20 times. Hmm. So if I can read these cards backwards, sometimes I do stuff like that. Um, it's time. So your success is going to be tied to you rekindling a flame to a dream that you had. This was a dream to be a doctor, a dream to, well, no, you know what? It was the dream, it was the fruit of the labor. It was a reason why you wanted to work to get some sort of fruit of the labor, right? And I think what's going on is that you lost touch. I think what's going on. What up, y'all? I think what's going on is you lost touch of the dream. I think you lost touch with this dream. Whatever this dream is right here that you had, maybe you wanted like a car. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. If what up? What up, B? Uh, I ain't even got the instructions pinned in the chat. We definitely got some generals. Y'all know I don't answer any and all questions. So please, if y'all when y'all turn come, please don't ask a will or if question, right? Ask like how questions or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What questions? But I was saying was in working backwards if I can in these cards, right? Um, this Six of Cups is telling me that there was a dream that you once had, and I think you gotta find it again. Or the passion, the desires. It's almost like you're not seeing the fruit of none of your labor. You want to see results. So what you think? So what about the fruit? What is the end result? What is the goal? You got another two card. And you don't have to necessarily answer it right now, per se, right? Like in detail, but so the nine is saying that we have fulfillment, right? But we know the nine of swords is saying we detached from the fulfillment, right? The two of cups is a new start, but so to me, I'm almost looking at this as like past, present, future in a sense, whereas like we got to shake off this nine of swords energy, like we got to connect to the dream. Like to me, this is like dream reminiscing, like almost like time traveling, almost in a sense. I know this probably sound far fetched to somebody, but that's just what I'm getting, and it's almost like you you got off the path from something. But the future is the six of cups. It's a sense of freedom. You looking for a sense of freedom. So you got too many responsibilities. So what would life what would life look like for you if you had the ability to invest in you, right? Entrepreneurship. But I'm not but even I know this is a financial reading, but I'm not seeing like responsibilities as far as bills. It's like it's just it's out of balance. Well, let me correct what I'm saying. It's out of balance because there's a certain level of freedom that money can buy, right? I mean, it's like it's certain. It's we all know like you can't go to the store and buy nothing if you don't got money, right? It's we know you can't. We know you can't go to the store if you ain't got money. So there's something that requires money that's going to fuel you reconnecting, like and it's going to make you go harder on your path. You understand what I'm saying? Take care, JC. It's almost like the goal is to be able to let your inner child free. Not that you don't like or mind your responsibilities, but it's time for a shift. You tired of this you tired of the despair. Tired of the despair. You're looking to start something new right now. Definitely looking to start something new. Oh, you know what the Two of Cups is? The Two of Cups is your two channels. If if the Nine of Swords is the past, you being disconnected, right? And now we starting new again. That's where it's at. It's time to nerd it. Yeah, we're going full time. Oh, what I miss? More like support in a certain area of life. What am I missing? What area of life? What area of life are we mentioning? You finally figured it out. You finally figured out how to get financial freedom and to fulfill your purpose. That part of the plan is done. Hmm. So, what was it that you dreamed of when you was young? Was it the same thing what you just said about helping people and leaving stuff for your kids? I'm seeing something very specific. Yeah, what I miss? As was being disconnected from living in your purpose. Present is growing your new channels 100%, nurturing them like babies. The future is fulfilling. It's crazy. It sounds like an oxymoron. The future is fulfilling a past dream, a goal, something. But I just don't know what. That's what I'm stuck on. I don't know what. Amazing, giving you all of me. Hmm. It is a very nice card. I like the choice of flowers. It kind of look like marigolds a little bit. I don't know what the H does. No, they don't look marigolds. They look like I have no clue. They look like this extinct flower. Kind of like a tulip. Kind of like I don't know what the H, a cone flower. What I got for you? Uh, whatever you want. What you trying to get? You just need something to visualize. Uh, real quick, do you deal with power struggle dynamics? Do you feel like you're not in control in your life, G? But we got to figure out what this Six of Cups is, though. You ain't getting off the hook that easy. But do you ever have thoughts of like fairness, power struggle? So, what was the idea of power for you when you was growing up? What did you look at as like a strong, powerful person, woman, whatever? Six of Cups. I think that Six of Cups is going to be filling that gap. I think that when I was just looking at it, I seen a Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, we got to regain power. We got to regain strength. You wanted to be an astronaut? Wow. Giving you all of me. Amazing. Help me, please. Thank you. All right, Bishop. So before we get back to that Six of Cups, I got something for you to meditate on real quick. And I peeked behind the deck. I peeked in the deck to see what else was behind the king real quick. And I don't eh, I mean I guess I could share, but I think I'm gonna make you sweat, right? But wow. Um you know what? I will share. Man, it's hot everywhere. You know what? I will share. Nine of Pentacles, um, and then the Chariot card. So I definitely, I see you overcoming some barricades, some barricades, some barriers, in the financial read. I believe, like in the financial sector in your life, I see you like overcoming some things. Um, the combination of the nine and the king is saying that maybe we can start to plan for some long term success. Oh, I think this is going to be a good time for you to reaffirm your power, one, and your vision of fulfillment and future stability in the future. I think this is a good time for you to maybe journal or visualize on something in that area. And I want you to look. I want you to tap into success, right? I'm feeling like victory here, but it's not like the Six of Wands, like this Chariot. You know, this Chariot card. No, on what you talking about on Instagram? Nah, I got to catch up. Yeah, no, I'm seeing the opportunity. I'm seeing I'm seeing you being able to move into a position to where you can start to use your visionary prowess, and I don't, and this chariot card is telling me um I'm seeing like bachelor lifestyle for some reason with this chariot card. Not necessarily like being a slut, but just really just like going through a period of fun and getting it out your system and really dialing in on making your relationship work. I'm feeling relationship in here, but I'm definitely picking up on some money, right? Like I don't know, for some reason I can see like you maybe just maybe you can window shop like the house market. Maybe just go see what stuff is going for, seeing what's on the market. It's a it's a house. It's a property that I've been seeing. You, hey, G, you too. I was seeing land for you, but the land that I was seeing for you was like more open. What I'm seeing for him is like kind of like suburban almost. That's why I was saying about division of power. Like it's like control. Like you having a level of almost like an empire or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You being able to say, if I could do it my way, this is how I would do it. It's like you finally getting that opportunity now, if that makes sense. And then Bishop is almost like the message is almost similar, but again, it's almost like I see you being able to get an opportunity to build the foundation. It's like, okay, now I finally got the job, or I finally got, whatever I needed, whatever I was looking for right now, I finally got it. Now I can lay the foundation, right? But what this nine is telling me, that the king and the nine, right? Going, if we looking at these cyclically, right? This is telling me that we the opportunity, whether it's a job or going to business for yourself, right, getting your channel popping, we're going to be on the upswing. And then so since we go from king to nine, we might go back down on the downswing, but of course it's not going to be zero or flat or nothing, right? Just a consolidation or recalibration, right? And then when we go right back up on that upswing again, right? We get that opportunity and we finally start. You see how these pentacles are in order here? And they like in the threshold or whatever you call that. We finally get an opportunity with the King of Pentacles to see the big picture, where I'm going to live, what kind of car I'm going to drive, how much property, how much land, how much my house going to cost, right? Am I planning for kids, right? Whatever that fulfillment is for you here in this Nine of Pentacles, we're going to have a second look at fulfillment. Right now, I got the car. Now I got the job. Now I got my credit fixed. Whatever. You know. Now it's time to go searching for the next stage. And then, like I said, it's a certain level of freedom that I'm seeing here with you, where you're going to be a little bit more calculated, but there is going to be some fun. There's going to be some fun for you in the future with this Chariot card. Definitely going to be some fun. Forward movement for sure. But it's almost like you, whatever is. Let me pull another card real fast. Six of Cups came back. Well, it definitely confirmed what I was about to say, which is you get a chance to get a certain level of freedom. It's almost like the accomplishments, and where once you might have got off on other stuff, but now you're going to be driven by success, right? More than anything. Maybe that's where I'm talking about with the bachelor thing. Not like you going through a bachelor phase, but maybe almost you growing out of the fun phase, and now you're going to be more driven by success. You're going to be driven by success more than anything before. Because to me, whenever we look at this and we see the stars in alignment, to me that's wish and dream fulfillment. I don't know about other people and what they see, but when you get the stars in alignment, that's wish fulfillment. You understand what I'm saying? So success gonna be the driver. Accomplish, whatever this opportunity is, make the most out of it, because whatever this pinnacle is that you about to receive here, this pinnacle that you're receiving right here, it's going to allow you to go back to the garden, right? Maybe this is your subconscious, right? And it's going to allow you to get your dreams in order, to get your affairs in order, to get your things in order. You understand what I'm saying? And then being driven by success, right? We can really feel at peace. We can really feel love. We can really feel accomplished. We can really say, we can really look back on our old self and say, I did it. You understand what I'm saying, man? I did it. All right. I think I'm about to make me a cereal sandwich. I'm hungry. For sure. You ate some instant noodles. You know what? I ate a pack of chicken noodles earlier. I might be cool on the noodles for a while. I put cheese and I put hot sauce in mine. You know what I should have did? I think I did. I put a little bit of garlic pepper. I wanted a fried egg. Hey, actually, that don't sound bad. Shit, I don't know, man. A fried egg take 2 minutes. Shit, the egg sandwich on the late night. Shit, I've been there before. Like, and I don't think you need is a little bit of salt and pepper. You ain't even gotta get fancy. Shit, I ate an air sandwich before I came on. I don't want no egg sandwich right now though. If I eat some eggs, I want some sausage. I might make a pancake. I might make a pancake breakfast sandwich tomorrow. Make some thick ass pancakes, and then put the two eggs, mix them up, but then make them the same size as the skillet, and then put some little sausage on there. Good. All right, my brother. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Yeah, I think I'm about to eat a cereal sandwich. I don't feel like making no cat food. I want some Subway, some Subweezy, with some Jimmy John's. I want a sandwich. All right, y'all. What's up, man? What we doing? Damn, Bishop left. Folks, everybody left. It says 0 viewers. That's crazy work. All right, y'all. I'm about to study something and eat. So hit me up, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back where? On the shelf. Why? Because we ain't buying it. Not at all. Not ever. Peace.